Okay, let's see. The board just doesn't seem to want to help me out here. Okay, example number 4, it says find the percent of the number. Guys, now this is going to go back to what Miles said just a moment ago, okay, about using decimals. You'll remember if I want to find 75% of 80, you'll remember I need to change 75% to 0.75 because I can't use a percent inside an equation. What I mean by that is I can't do 75% times something, right? I need to change this so it doesn't have its percent sign. So I need to change it to a decimal. Whenever I'm going to work with it, I always need to change it to a decimal. Okay? So I changed 75% to 0.75. What does of mean, Nicholas? Of means multiply. Okay? 80. Okay? What do I get when I multiply those two things? Raise your hand for me, please. We'll see. Is it 60? Well done. Excellent. So to answer this question, it says 75% of 80 is 60. Now, let me show you another thing. If I want, I could set it up as a proportion, and we'll talk about this next week. But the percent proportion is always like this. Things always go in those places. This says, what is 75% of 80? You see the 80 always, the of number always goes on the bottom. It says of 80, so 80 goes on the bottom. And I cross multiply, and I get 100x is equal to 80 times 75. 100x is equal to, what is this, guys? Is that 600? 80 75s is not 600. No. It's going to be 6,000. Yeah. Is that right? 6,000? Thank you. 6,000. And then when I divide by 100 on both sides, I get x is equal to 60. Okay? Now, this wasn't really set up for the percent proportion. You know, that may be a little bit confusing, but I think you may find that that's easier when you're answering questions. What is something percent of blah? You always know where the numbers go. You cross multiply and divide. But we'll talk about that later. Okay? No reason to worry about that now. That's all we need for this, and I think you're ready for your homework.